knows water's exciting in the Southwest. Having surface water is a big privilege, actually. I purchased property in this area starting about 24 years ago, and I knew that some of it had been agricultural land. It had been cultivated for pinto beans. Some of it had been grazed, some of it had been grazed very hard, so I could tell the land wasn't in the best condition. And there was this lovely creek that flowed through, and it had water sometimes, but not all the time. But again, it's clear that the water, when it flowed through too fast. It created floods, it created erosion, and it wasn't irrigating the land the way it should. I heard about the work of Bill Zeedyk. This was quite a while ago, around maybe 2003. I saw that the techniques he had were fairly low tech. They were also low impact. So instead of building a big dam that might blow out, you do something small and then you see how it works and then you tweak it and work on it some more. And I liked that idea. I didn't like the idea of guys with big yellow machines coming in and moving things around. So I like the sort of gentle idea, the working with nature.
We've been working on this stream now for 9 growing seasons, or 8 years. And
Yeah.
the most exciting or rewarding thing to me is the width of the new floodplain and the health and vigor and variety of the plants that are growing here.
Well, yeah, I look at this and I can't believe that there's so much vegetation here where it was bare before. And this whole area here is supporting a lot more growth and vegetation and diversity than it had before.
Yes, and we can see the edges based on the species composition of what gets routinely flooded now.
Right.
That before was not flooded. So here we have the downstream area below the plug-in pond. This shows the natural tailwater return in this stabilized tributary stream bed here that flows into the main channel. And where it pours over the bank, we've constructed a rock-lined rock rundown similar to a Zuni bowl. And then if you look up valley behind me to my left, you can see a very large old tree up there. That tree is about 200 feet downstream from the pour over at the plug-in pond. So all this area between me and that tree plus another 200 feet has been benefited from the plug-in pond and putting the water back on the natural valley floor instead of in the eroded channel created by the abandoned irrigation ditch.
The most exciting thing about these restoration efforts is the fact that the water stays in the creek longer than it ever did before. That creates, of course, more vegetation and vegetation of certain types. It creates habitat for birds and other creatures, and it makes the land more productive in general and also more beautiful.